Puerto Rican and Jewish. Any Puerto Ricans here tonight?
Yeah.
See how loud they are? That's why Puerto Rican Jews are a brand new thing. You couldn't have these 70 years ago. 70 years ago, you couldn't have the people that needed to hide, the Jews, with the loudest people. Imagine trying to harbor a Puerto Rican Jew in the Holocaust. They'd be like, okay, we hide. But first, we're going to the parade. I am Puerto Rican and Jewish, just because I'm circumcised with a fade. Got it done at my barber shop. Native New Yorker, native New Yorker. I'm from the Bronx, which is why I look so tough. I grew up with like tough old school New Yorkers. They talk like Joe Pesci. They call women toots. They say things like "not for nothing," you know. I feel like they're like that because New York used to be really dangerous, right? Made them rough like that. Then all these hipsters moved here, gentrified the city. Thing is, New York's getting dangerous again. So I'm wondering, are those hipsters going to become tough old school New Yorkers? Like in 5 years, someone with purple hair going to go into a bakery and be like, hey, let me get a fucking vegan muffin. It's like, I'm so sorry, sir, we're out of vegan muffins. Sir, my pronouns are they, theirs, you cocksucker. That's what we're getting to, you know? The tough part, though, the tough part with New York is we have roommates, you know, we're kind of on top of each other. My friend, I was talking to him, he's complaining about his roommate. He's like, dude, my roommate smokes weed all day, and then he tries to cover up the smell with incest. I was like, do you mean incense, or is he really trying to cover up that smell? He's like, yeah, bro, I smell weed, I go in, he's making out with his cousin, forget about the weed. But I'm single, any single people here tonight? Yeah. Oh, okay, all the guys, fellas night, baby. I got a lot of dating advice. This is the advice I get. People are always like, Jake, you gotta ask girls questions. If you ask girls questions, they know you're a good listener, but you don't say anything about yourself, so you seem mysterious. Very good advice. That does only work for hot people. Because if you're hot, you're a good listener and mysterious, but if you're ugly, you're a creepy guy collecting information. If you're hot, you can be all smooth like, hey girl, I want to get out of here. But if you're ugly, your question just sounds like, what's your blood types? That's what fascinates me about James Bond, because he was like collecting information and still getting laid. You know, I grew up thinking this is how spies get intelligence. They just sleep with beautiful women who for some reason have vital information that they bang out of them, right? That's what spies do. Well, my friend told me this conspiracy. Apparently, Jeffrey Epstein was a spy for Israel. I feel like he'd be the worst spy. Because he'd go out for information and just come back with high school gossip. It's like, hey Jeff, what'd you find out about ISIS? He's like, nothing, but Becky's dating captain of the football team. You guys remember, actually, at the beginning of the pandemic, they thought they were shipping kids in Wayfair cabinets?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Sometimes I have to explain it, but you guys are like, nah, we're on it. Yeah, people protested Wayfair over that. They lost business over some silly conspiracy. I feel like that's fucked up, because in my experience, Wayfair is a great company. I bought something from them, they gave me a full refund, because my kid was dead. So, alright, stay with me. Stay with me. Got my wisdom teeth out. I was getting them out. They told me about this thing called dry socket. I don't know if you know what that is, dry socket. It's like a hole that forms in the back of your mouth. It's supposed to be super painful. So I looked it up. It's up there with the most painful things. Up there with kidney stones and childbirth. So I was terrified. Got my wisdom teeth out. Got dry socket. Not that bad. Now when I see pregnant women, I'm like, look. I know what you're going through. Not as bad as you think it's going to be. But I have this roommate, he's allergic to sesame seeds, and who has food allergies? Just kidding, don't admit it. But he's allergic to sesame seeds, so when we go to get burgers, he's got to replace the top bun with another bottom bun. So our nickname for him is Bottom Buns. But I don't know if you saw, like, Burger King for Pride Month came out with the same they came out with those same gender burgers where you can get 2 top buns or 2 bottom buns. That's not how gay sex works, but it's a nice gesture. I feel like that comes from a good place. It's just had the reverse effect on my friend group, because now they see that, and they see my roommate, and they'll be like, see, dude, we told you. Being allergic to sesame seeds is gay. It's not.